airliner itself, it's a $4 billion project. The whole
Four
package,
billion?
four
4 billion?
billion, yeah.
Yeah.
And so it's a $6 billion package entirely. It includes other aircraft programs, and the HoverCar does fit under that category as a
Okay.
civil aircraft. So this particular agreement concentrates only on civil aircraft. There's no military initiatives. The
Yep.
military initiatives are restricted to the United States and
Okay.
export.
Oh,
So,
right. Yeah.
so this country is already an operator of, they operate military fighters provided by the United States. They've been flying U.S. fighters for, I don't know, 50 years. So they're a good U.S. ally, very close U.S. ally.
Yeah.
That said, um, while they would probably love to build a fighter plane in their country, that's not going to happen under this agreement.
Yeah.
It could under maybe a different agreement, but it's really concentrating on all scope of civil aviation. So that ties into, the HoverCar falls under what is being called a low altitude aircraft in some countries.
Yeah. Yeah. Talk more about that because,
So, so it's not really a technology issue. It's a use and integration into the airways issue.
right.
And so part of our situation with what we're doing with the HoverCar is twofold. We have the technology aspect, which can be very fun and exciting and pioneering, but then you also have the integrated into the society and into the airspace. And so how do you operate a vehicle like this well, I'll just say like let's use Los Angeles as an example. Any major
Yeah.
metropolitan area where you have an international airport
Yeah.
or a large controlled airspace. So you have large controlled airspace by LAX, which kind of gobbles up a lot of the airspace of Los Angeles.
Yeah. That's true. Yeah.
And so you're limited in terms of how high you can fly in certain areas.
Right.
And can you have a flying machine at all dropping off people at LAX?
Right.
So, how do you integrate that? And so these are all FAA related questions, and it's not just FAA, it's kind of the global environment. And so there's certain countries, especially in the Middle East, that they're already starting to integrate these types of flying machines and air taxis.
Cool.
So there's certain places, the Middle East, China, other countries, where they're advancing the whole idea of the air taxi at a faster rate than we are here.
Yeah.
And so that's something to consider as we move forward. So it's really kind of a merger of technologies. And
Yeah. So this funding that you got basically, like you said, is for civilian aircraft. So would that include the SM-150, the little sport plane as well?
Yeah, and where the SM-150 is really neat, and it'll probably end up entering production before the airliner, is it's a technology demonstrator.
Okay.
So the airliner uses the foam metal sandwich technology. Well, so does the 150. So the 150 is a quick and easy way to get that through. And we learned recently that it's not really, we don't need to certify the foam metal sandwich itself, but we certify the vehicle. So it's the material science of the foam metal sandwich is already proven. So we're excited about that. So that's very helpful.
Is it going to be the same titanium diboride, or is it a different kind of foam metal?
With respect to the airliner, the 920 and the sport plane, we don't need to use titanium diboride in the aircraft. We'll be using it in the power plants that we make, especially the 150. The 150, one of the power plants we've been designing for some time is a rotary engine.
Okay.
That uses titanium diboride, and then the advantage of that is you don't need the seals in the rotary engine.
No way, because that's the problem with them.
That's the problem. Yeah.
Wow, that's so cool.
So we've been really on top of that one for about 5 years now, and so it's really fun. Get rid of that seal issue. So
yeah, because you said last time that it would be about a 500 horsepower rotary engine that would probably power up the HoverCar to get all the electronics to make it work. Yeah, that is so cool. I come from a big racing background, big time, and that's very cool. I'm actually an engine builder too. I did high performance for 10 years, at a place called Lordco, where that's all that I did was
Lord.
Lordco. And I built engines, machined them, done the whole 9 yards, right?
Mhm.
Plus I used to race snowmobiles and dirt bikes and two strokes. I'm a two-stroke porter, and all that kind of stuff. I think I might have sent you a picture one time of a wheelie that I did, when we were talking about hydroforming, because the pipes, the expansion chambers were hydroformed, and the wheelie picture really showed the pipes well.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, that's